Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Abby if you are new. Today I am sharing my method in completing butterfly locks because it is summertime and I always look for different ways to not have to deal with my hair. So I'm using 2 packs of this Zuri Marley braid hair in the color 27, and I'm also using Water Wave hair by Afri Natural, and this is a mixture of T1B/30. I wanted to encompass what my hair looks like on a regular basis, and since I have a mixture of colors in my hair currently, I wanted the hair to look just like that. So I start off by parting my hair, and if you're interested in viewing a method that I use to part my hair, I do have a video on my channel, so you can check that out after looking at this. This video is really focused on just my method on installing the hair and how I get the look that I want. You can use this method for whichever size of butterfly locks that you want. Because I wanted these to be down my back and almost butt length, I took 2 pieces of that Marley hair and put one halfway through to add some length. And my method is to feed in the Marley hair into my hair. I start off by parting that section into 3 pieces, and I'm gonna start off as if I'm gonna braid my own hair down. Then I take that Marley hair piece and feed it in. And this method is used just so that the hair looks a lot less bulky at the top. Because I was going for medium large parts already, I didn't want it to look so big or look like it felt big on my head, so the feed-in method was the best method for me. But if you don't know how to feed in and your method is just to do the knot at the top, that also works out for this style, because either way you're going to be wrapping that water wave hair around that section. The benefit of this hairstyle is that the messier the better. So it's very low maintenance, and the more time you have it in, the better it looks. But if you wanted to have a neat look to begin with like I did, you can use Shine and Jam to slick down your hair and start that braiding process. That's the product that I use, and I pretty much just ran it through all of that section before I started braiding to really tuck my hair in and it not to pop out as much. So if you want to achieve that knotless look that I'm talking about, here's a quick mini tutorial. You want to part that hair into 3 sections, and with your right index finger, grab the piece of hair all the way to the left, and with your left index finger, grab the piece all the way to your right. And as you can see here, my left index finger and thumb are holding the hair right there. And I'm gonna take that Marley hair with my right hand and basically tuck it in and continue braiding as I normally would. So then again, right index finger grabs the piece all the way to the left, left fingers grab the pieces all the way to the right, and continue repeating that process until you finish braiding. If you're interested in having a more detailed knotless look tutorial, I also have a video on my channel explaining how I complete that look, and I've placed them in the description box for you and also tagged them above. Check those out once you're finished with this. I think that will really help you be able to achieve the look. But again, like I mentioned, because this hair is so low maintenance and just messy looking, you don't even need to learn how to do the knotless look all that much. You can just do it regularly because the hair is going to hide anyways. To achieve this look, you are going to need a crochet needle. I got this one at my local beauty supply store, but you can also order it from Amazon. And when you are inserting it to that section, you want to make sure that the latch is open. This will allow you not to like snag any small pieces of hair or pull your hair too much. Then I take that water wave hair and I'm using 1 piece at a time. And basically I'm going to hook it onto that crochet needle and pass it through my hair. You'll notice once the water wave hair is inserted at the base of my hair that I only leave a short section to cover where my hair stops. And this is done on purpose because obviously we want to use as much hair as we possibly can. And this shorter section is only going to stop where my hair stops. If you want to, you can wrap that shorter section around the braid that you created. I just left it loose because either way I was going to wrap the hair around. So this is where you actually want to start wrapping that water wave hair around your section. My method was to go under and then over because I found it to just be more comfortable for my fingers and just to avoid having the hair get tangled too much. You'll notice when you first start doing this look on yourself that it can be a little difficult to kind of get your technique down. So I would suggest doing under and then over, and you want to wrap tighter at the top, not too tight because you want to have some movement in your hair, but you want to create this little tight look at the top because that's what's going to hold the hair in place and allow it not to slip. And then you want to start wrapping loosely, and this is what really creates that butterfly look. So you'll see here, I'll start wrapping a little looser and just allowing the hair to flow through. And this is the reason why I used the number 27 and this mixture of 1B and 30. I wanted it to look highlighted, just like my hair. So getting those hints of 27 blonde popping through. But I just start wrapping loosely. And then I use my thumb to create more of that butterfly look and make it look lumpy and curly and, you know, just as messy as you possibly can make it. You want to continue using this method of wrapping the hair loosely until you run out of that piece of water wave hair. You'll notice here that I start running out of that water wave hair and I start wrapping a tad bit tighter. And this is to just hold the hair in place because I'm gonna grab a second piece of that water wave hair and do the same method. So this time I placed it at a halfway point because I also am going for a boho look, meaning that I'm leaving some curls at the end. So I place the hair halfway through and then continue using that loose wrapping motion around that section and using my thumb to create these sort of bumps in the lock itself to make it more butterfly. This is what I mean by using my thumb to create those bumps. As I'm wrapping, you'll see that I stick my thumb through the water wave hair section and continue wrapping the hair around that little piece where my thumb was, because this is what gives it that little bumpy look and allows the hair to kind of look curly and just very low maintenance and messy-ish. Like I mentioned, I'm going for a boho look, so I leave a small piece of the water wave hair out at the bottom and I wrap that smaller section of water wave hair a bit tighter so that it won't unravel throughout the time that I'm wearing the style. Once I finally run out of that little piece of hair, I'm gonna take the lock and place it in between my palms and rub it together. And this just tangles that water wave hair together so it won't unravel for sure. So if you need extra protection, making sure that this doesn't happen, definitely do this part. Don't worry about that piece of Marley hair left at the bottom because we're actually going to be cutting that off. Once I'm finished wrapping the water wave hair around all of my locks, this is pretty much what it looks like. And I like to take my scissors to cut down the water wave hair to a length that I think is more comfortable. I like to cut downward and loosely so that it won't be stiff, straight across cuts. I like it to be more flowy. And this is what the hair looks like at the end. Of course, because it's a protective style, we want to make sure we are actually protecting our hair. So I'm using the Main Choice Soothing Scalp Oil by their H2O line. And then you want to do your baby hairs if that's what you like, and use your mousse of choice to really calm the ends of that water wave hair down and make them look a little bit more put together. And once you complete this process, boom, you have your beautiful butterfly locks. I'm in love with this hairstyle. It's been about a week of me having them in, and I already have plans on doing them again, even smaller, because wow, this hairstyle is so easy to do, so easy to rock, and it lasts so long. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and hopefully this tutorial was helpful for your experience in your next butterfly lock look. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, take a look at those videos in the description box below to help you out with this process. And of course, I will see you all in my next one.